There she is.
Man,
think about it.
I want one. Oh, I'll give you the hit, bro.
The big block guys, hashtag BBG. So
It's gonna be tight trying to get it out of here.
sticker on the wall, some leather casting couches up in here.
Okay, it is late. We just arrived at Modern Airflow Dynamics to get the engine dropped off, so hell yeah.
The other shop's nice, but
Yeah, I got you.
we just
I don't think they'll care.
Oh yeah,
They're in the middle of moving from one shop to the other, so this is like freshly getting moved into. That's a few engines right there, dude.
Oh yeah.
A few blocks. Heard y'all do Coyote stuff now too, huh?
Yeah, but yeah, I'll show y'all around a little bit. Basically, CNC machine 3-axis. This is the balancer, crank rack.
There's a few.
This thing's pretty bad. It's about 4,500 pounds. It's the most top of the line balancer they offer right now.
Oh, okay.
So that's basically what we're going to be putting your stuff on.
The entire machine is actually made of billet?
Well, they're all aluminum parts. So I mean, technically,
aluminum?
yeah, it's billet. Billet's really just derived from one piece of metal. So yeah, this is all that 3 horsepower mill. So basically, what we'll do on here, we use a little plate right here. You can hang the cranks on. You can drill holes for heavy metal, drill holes for weight reduction, anything you got to do with the balancing.
Oh, okay.
And then this thing's all touch screen, 3-plane analysis. I'll get the boys to hook it up and show y'all. And then
can't go do all that,
we got a
but-
whole scale system, so that's all automatically goes into the computer. There's no human error. Everything just, you put it on there, big end, small end of the connecting rod, and it automatically compensates for the other end, and then it goes into the computer. We get a reciprocating weight, and then we spin it up to see where it's at, and then either add or subtract weight as we go. Yeah, and these are all bob weights, so we'll put these on the crankshaft. Whatever the reciprocating weight is, we'll add it all up, and then everything from 500 grams to like a half a gram on there. That's kind of what we do. So
I got you.
pretty cool deal.
Yeah, that is really neat, dude. It's really cool.
This thing does all the servicing, the blocks, the heads.
And y'all moving from like across the street where you were going to pull into?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
and the pin pad, like I said, I was punched in the pin because I was like, man, and it just died. It was like, and it just died.
Yeah.
So this is the cylinder hone. We just picked this up last year. It's the newest model they offer. It's a diamond hone, so it's the most top of the line one you can pretty much buy. Pretty cool deal. Each one of these has its own dial bore gauge, so we'll measure with it, and it stays on the machine, so it stays acclimated to itself, right? Because you don't want to mess up measurements, something like that.
So there's no variable, basically. It's
exactly.
keeping everything a constant. Yeah, that's real smart.
And then we got, these are stones. These are actual diamond stones derived from diamond dust.
Really?
And each one is for a different block. We have ones for LSX blocks, darkened sleeves, your stock sleeve, your stock liners to get the right profilometer readings for your seal recommendation, your ring pack, right? So all your rings and stuff like that call for different numbers from total seal. We have to be able to accommodate that, so each one of these is different for each individual application. So.
I'm glad to see that y'all go to extreme depths with that. That's awesome, dude.
Around, man.
I see that. That's awesome.
So, this is the line home. So this is what you do your main house
block,
with.
right?
Yeah. So we'll put it up on here. We'll true it up. We got different manuals for different applications: small block Ford, small block Chevy, big block Chevy, Coyote, LS, LT, Gen 3 Hemi, and Viper. We're all tooled up for. And that's pretty much. And this is where the blocks start. I mean, this thing is the very first step. Without this, everything's off. Because even when we center everything up in the servicer to parallel deck it, it goes off that main housing and everything else. So this is very, very crucial in the engine building process.
That's awesome.
That's the rod home back there.
I'll be honest, dude. I didn't know that there was this much to it.
Oh
This
yeah,
is incredible.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
it's a whole little deal with it, man. And like I said, we went and bought the best equipment there is to basically tackle on what we can, try to come up in the industry. So we're still pretty new,
How long y'all been in business so far?
2 years this month.
Dude,
so
2 years. I've heard about you so much in the last 2 years.
But before that, I mean, we started the house, right? Like I literally had a flow bench plugged up to my dryer outlet, and I'd port heads in the backyard, and I'd drag them inside on the flow bench, plug back in my dryer, dry my clothes for the next day, and we used that to basically start buying equipment. And everything you've seen here was just from working 7 days a week, 14 hours a day for the past 3 years straight.
That's awesome, dude. I can respect that.
And every step we get something else, and that's basically how all this came up. But like I said, this little thing over here, rod hung, right? Your connecting rods come in. They're not always to spec, right? There's always QC issues, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what we'll do here is we'll bring it in. We got different mandrels from everything from connecting rods to wrist pin fitment to actual harmonic balancers we can hone on here.
Oh, wow.
And then this little gauge kind of measures them after we're done. Pretty cool little setup. Once it's all together, like I said, back up and doing that.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
yeah, this thing right here is a 3-axis Hurko CNC machine. This is Snacks, by the way. So
How's it going, man? Guys. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, that's Raail. He's another block guy. These two are the big block guys. Hashtag BBG. So these two basically do all the block work here, man. I'm a cylinder head guy. We're actually 80% veteran base, 100% Sam Tech. We all went to school together.
Yeah, we all went to Sam Tech pretty much together.
Really?
So,
that's awesome, dude.
Like I said, me and him used to everything.
Oh,
so
good lord.
don't put that on the video though. But but this thing right here is Hurko 3-axis. So we do everything from billet valve covers, stuff like that. Any sort of little pieces we need to machine, sleeve and blocks. You know, we're about to fire it up to start doing sleeve blocks and stuff like that. And then we're actually getting ready to prep for our 5-axis machine to come next to it here in the next few months. So pretty cool.
Well, congratulations, dude. I'm glad to see everything's coming together after a lot of work. I understand how that is, trust me.
And then the rest of the building,
it's got to be exciting, especially getting into a new building and everything.
dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
I can imagine. Congratulations, Joe. Seriously.
I'll show you all this real quick. I mean, there's nothing exciting in here yet, but I'll kind of give you the game plan. Knocked all this out, demoed it. That's basically going to be our flow test room for the flow bench. This is going to be our cylinder head department. Seat and guy machines, lathes, TIG machines going over there. Basically, all the cylinder head development and work will be done in this room right here. That's going to be our porting room for our guys for hand grinding, stuff like that. It's a real dirty room. We keep it contained in that room right there.
I got you.
And then over here, we just demoed this whole little room, the block assembly room right here. I'll show you all some more stuff. Kind of dark and light depending on the room. This will be block parts room, crankshaft, connecting rods, pistons, all that stuff will be in there. We got a break room for the boys in here. Restroom 1, the big block guys, that's going to be their office. A little front area we're about to do, sticker on the wall, some leather casting couches up in here. Have a TV up in here.
Oh, nonchalant.
So, you know, TVs up in here, stuff like that, big logo, maybe some mock-up engines up here.
Oh, so this is going to be like basically like the reception.
Yeah, so this is the front door area.
Yeah, let me check that. I want to see outside too. Yeah, see their old place is down there. I've seen it in videos and everything. It's completely set up over there, but like you said, the keypad died like as we were pulling up, so we couldn't even actually go check it out. So they're in the middle of moving everything to this place, so it's pretty cool.
This will be my office here. When we get in, they're about to read it.
Nice.
This is going to be the cylinder head parts and assembly room in here. Pretty cool little deal. Both of them, both assembly rooms are about 700 square feet. So climate controlled, clean rooms, that's what that's all for right there.
Smart, I like it. Yeah.
We got the same stuff we see over there, break room for the guys. This is Keith's office. So he gets his little office right here. So he gets his own little area.
What's he gonna be doing?
He's going to be doing some YouTube stuff. We're going to try to kick off a YouTube channel, right?
Dude, let me help you out.
Some social media stuff. I usually do all that now, but I mean, I've known Keith for a long time, man. He's a great friend. He's been there for me. I mean, I've been there for him, and I just want to, basically all these guys I served with, like everybody you see here, I served with in the Army. I was in the Army for 9 years. So
well, thank you for your service, man. Seriously.
Appreciate it. Every one of these guys, basically, somewhere in my career was with me. A lot of veterans have a hard time getting employment when they get out. So, you know, I like to help out all my friends as much as I can.
Yeah, that's the way to keep it.
Yeah, so
I
we try to do that. So
like
Keith's a part of that. He's coming down here. He's actually going to go to school, the same school we went to.
Yeah.
And then he's going to work in here, kind of lead up the social media / try to do some YouTube stuff. We'll see if it works or not. But man,
like I said, if y'all need, I'm being so genuine. If y'all need help with that, holler at me.
Because you're good at it. Yeah, that's what everybody's been telling me.
Through us doing the motor and stuff here, hopefully that'll help y'all get everything kicked off.
Yeah.
I mean, so I just personally like seeing businesses being grown like that, so I'm like all about it.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
Especially Asa. I mean, I'm great friends with Asa.
Yeah,
So.
he's a good guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this will be another office. This will be Wade's office. He leads up the cylinder head department, so this will be his little area right here, his own little getaway area, and it gives direct access to the assembly room.
Oh, okay.
So, and then another restroom here for the guys back here. It's nice, and I kind of want to show you around the shop just to let you know that.
Oh no, dude, trust me. I've heard incredible stuff about you. I'm telling you. Adam, same thing with his SS. He praised you guys.
Yeah.
Same thing with
He's a
Keith.
great
Same
guy.
thing with Sean. Same thing. Even Poe, he brought his little 5.3 over here. Yeah, he's been ever since. And you met Doug, huh? My mechanic, long-haired.
Yep, I met him.
Yeah,
he was,
every single one of them have said nothing but good stuff about it. I've been the last one to actually come over here and see it. So
they told me, they're like, oh man, we got this YouTube buddy, man. He needs to come down here. And I was like, oh, come on with it. So and I actually went and checked out the channel. It's pretty cool, man.
Well, thank you.
I was like, oh man, Snacks watches it all the time. He tells me about it. He's all about your channel.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, man.
That's pretty much the shop, man. Out there we have a parking lot. Can hold about 50 cars. We're actually going to do a Texas 2K meet. We're going to do a open house. We're going to do some crawfish, barbecue, stuff like that. Kind of just not really like a meet, I should say, more like a open house.
What week is Texas 2K this year? 17th?
March teens. That's all I know. Basically, this thing is over 4,000 pounds. After they build the whole thing,
4,000 pounds.
4,000 pounds to dampen harmonics. And this thing is resin filled and it's cured for up to 6 months before we can actually sell it. Oh, we still got to hook up all the wires. It's going to take about 10 minutes to get this thing done.
That's fun. It's going to be tight trying to get it out of here. It looks like it's going to clear. It's just going to have to go over that way a little bit.
Right there, clear.
Now you're clear.
Straight back. Oh, dude, it's got a Muncie still attached to it.
Well, we got it pretty much dropped off. We just now went over pretty much everything, all the plans for it and everything. We're going to keep everything on the engine completely original as far as we can. Replace things as necessary, distributor, alternator, stuff like that. But as far as heads, valve covers, block, etc., we're all going to keep it completely original. So that's really cool. But anyways, though, check this out.
It's the CWT Multi-Balance 5500. Pretty much the baddest balancer out there right now. I like it just because you can go right here. So you already have a file made.
It's all touchscreen. That's pretty cool. Jesus LTX 427.
Hey, look, it's Poe.
Oh, there's Poe.
Look
at Poe and Sean.
Oh, there you go. So you go there. If you ever want to recall something on his, you'll go there and go load, and boom, his file comes up. Pretty much, this is the little sensor right here which controls all this.
Oh, wow. Oh.
So as the crankshaft's spinning, this is spinning with it. We spin it at about 750 RPMs. It'll give us a readout on where the weights want to be, how much weight it wants taken out. So
it's almost like a wheel balancer before
pretty
crankshaft, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it just actually like sits in
it sits right in here.
Which is why it's lube right there.
Yeah, there's lube on there. I actually have to clean that off, put new lube on there. But yeah, I'll sit on there. We'll put a belt on the main journal. Well, no, this is what actually drives it.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah,
cool.
we've got this motor down here.
Oh, neat, dude.
Yeah, there's a nice little motor right there. Crank will go right here. This goes on the thrust journal or the middle journal.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Then we have our little tolerance right here. We use a different standard. We use the ISO standard. So most crankshaft places or most shops will do it to a 1/4 ounce inch or half ounce inch, depending on race or street. We go up to ISO standard, which is a little bit higher grade. Here you'll go in through your parameters, say crankshaft weight. They're usually around 55 pounds. RPM that you want to spin it to, say 7,500. Then the number of planes, 2, because we have 2 stanchions. Then you'll go in here, go to ounce inch, and it gives you the tolerance that it wants to be at. So it wants to be 0.139 ounce inches.
That's really neat.
Yeah, so pretty much it comes out to about 3 or 4, no, less than that, about a gram and a half.
Yeah.
On either side. Okay. So it gets it within that, which is actually quite nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's extremely strict tolerances. That's awesome.
Here's our whole little bob weight setup screen. Yeah. From here, we actually have the scale right here. You'll turn it on, and then you'll say, okay, I'm weighing the rods. So you'll go to rods. They're already on there, but you'll put the rods on here, this little thing on, put the actual rod on, and it sits on here, and then it gives you a weight. That's your rod big end weight. Okay. Then from there you'll press print, and it just automatically puts it right on the screen, so there's no entering at all.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it makes it 10 times easier than just, okay, there's the weight, then you have to manually put it in, stuff like that. And then for our customers, we have this little printout sheet. Here's what his got balanced out to. Beforehand, it was about half an inch out, 0.683 on that side, but as you can see, I got it down to 0.092 and 0.099, and this will tell you everything, your forces in inch pounds that's actually going on your bearings.
Okay. So that's really cool.
Like say you add, we've had ones come in here that were 100 grams out. This had already been balanced before. Forces when it's coming up and down, that's what's wearing out your bearings.
So basically, you're looking for the least force as possible, right?
As you can tell, we're down to, even if we went up to 10,000 RPMs, he's only having 16 inch pounds of force.
Compared to like RPM. Previous was like almost 90 pounds.
Holy crap.
That's inch pounds. Right. So yeah, we got that, plus you'll get a bob weight card with all your weights and everything on there as well.
Wow, that's really cool.
Also, it shows you where it wants to drill. So say you'll go in there, mark on here, a counterweight. It says, oh, it wants a little weight out there or a little weight out there.
Okay.
So this pretty much tells you everything that you need to do. Yeah. It's like playing a video game, except for with crankshafts. And then it does the same thing when you go to add. That means you have to actually add weight to it. Okay. When it's at top to center right there, that's where it wants weight. Yeah. Let's say you can't put it right there, you can actually, boom, move it over, and it will say, oh, because you're doing this,
now we need to change. Okay.
It's going to change the amount of weight you have to take out of it.
Right, that's cool.
We actually use tungsten, incredibly dense and heavy.
Oh, what? I did not expect that to be that heavy, honestly.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty solid. Like, if this came at me really fast, it would definitely kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to weld those in. We have a ream and everything, so when we drill it out on our drill right there, we actually have to put press into it. Yeah. But we make sure to weld it in. We don't want them flying out on anyone as they're going down the track or on the road. There's actually one that was previously put in by another place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how they usually do it, right there.
Oh, this one's got 3 of them in there.
Yeah, that one has a lot of them. When you use heavier bob weights or heavier crank pistons, you have to put more metal into it. Oh, okay. So instead of making the counterweight bigger or something like that, you try and weld up some areas and you'll put these slugs into it. This is actually OEM crank. This is how it comes from the factory.
Really? Wow. I feel like I'm learning so much I didn't even know about engines at all.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of different stuff that goes into it. Plus we have a little chart that we can use that, like say it wants this amount. So it tells us how much weight we're actually taking out by drilling. Yeah. And then how much weight tungsten is taking up. 265 grams. That's not how much you're actually going to be putting into the crank because you have to cut out, remove material.
Right, so you're actually,
you have to drill material. So you have a equation that shows you the difference on that. Yeah, it's a fun little machine. It makes everything a lot easier.
So there's like actually a true science behind all of this, for sure then.
Yes, plus there's also science. You're trying to get the balance about 180 out. You see how both lines are the same? That's just how it is default. We're trying to get it so this one's up here, this one's 180 out.
Gotcha. So I'm swapping cameras. I'm on my phone now because my camera died. But this is their old place that they had. Check this out. I can't believe y'all were doing all that out of this little place too.
Oh yeah. Well, we have 2 of them. So we have another one that's.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you that. That's the block CNC shop where we just moved out of. We haven't got any moving in here yet. This is where we started everything. This was the first building we got into. This is where we grinded it out and made it all happen.
Yeah.
So, a couple heads up here. We got a pair 6-bolt PRC castings, some LSAs with our floor port on them, some more LSAs. We got some LT5 C7 ZR1 heads we just finished up.
Really? Who's C7? Who's ZR1?
We've done about 4 of them already.
Really?
A couple local customers. This guy's.
I'm surprised somebody's already doing heads on that quick.
We got 3 short blocks over there right now for them. Basically, this is where we do day-to-day operations, stuff like that. Answer the phones, all the emails, stuff like that. All happens in this little office right here. So,
y'all's whole entire group seriously reminds me of all of us. Yeah. Like, no kidding. Yeah. The way that y'all got everything started, moving everything. I mean, it's really cool.
So this is.
Oh, that is sick.
This is the clean assembly room. So we have everything in here. This is where
I'm so glad we came to this. This is way cooler.
This is where I do all the assembly, right? This is my little clean room.
Vortec Pro Charger just for decoration.
Yeah, well actually I had a good friend, Chad in Hawaii, man. He gave me that before he shut his shop down years and years ago, man. Real good friend. I just held on to it, man. It's just something, somebody gave me. I really appreciate it. And it's a little mock-up thing. It's real, but I don't think anybody would ever use it. Plus it's a V1, it's old as shit. Yeah. So it's a real loud one. These are some LS3 heads we just finished up. Nothing crazy, nothing special, just
oh my gosh.
And this is all hand ported. This is not CNC'd at all. We hand poured these from scratch. Then we have some Brodex heads. We just repaired these for Asylum Motorsports over there in Baton Rouge. That deck, a lot of that deck was welded up. We did a lot of repair work to that. It was pretty gouged up. It had the Athena gaskets, so it had the cuts in them. So we went ahead and we redid the whole heads for them, repaired them instead of having to buy a new one. Saved the customer a lot of money there.
It's insane because this looks like a mirror almost. Yeah, it's so smooth.
If I show you before pictures, you wouldn't believe it.
Oh yeah.
These are some we just finished up for a good customer, J-Rod. Like I said, these are hand ported as well. So everything on them, we hand port all these heads. Most of them are aftermarket castings. We have CNC programs for.
So I definitely took my motor to the right place then. Because I was scared about who to take it to, just because it's such a spec. Like if something goes wrong on it, I was like, oh man, I'm nervous. But then everybody was like, take it here, take it here, take it here. But yeah, now I see why.
Running on, running on. Yeah, that's right. Tell these bitches please stay in your lane, move along. Might take a trip across the pond just to flex. Papa saying, yeah, we got a long flight home. Say she got a man, but that ring is gone. She my greatest fan, play this song, she sing along.